Moving on. Latest in the Parliament security breach case that shocked entire India's temple of democracy, 5 of the 6 accused who had been taken to Gujarat have been brought back to Delhi after completing their polygraphic test. While Sagar Sharma and Manoranjan had to undergo additional narco analysis and brain mapping tests. The tests were conducted at the Forensic Science Laboratory in Gandhinagar. As per sources, the tests have pointed at Manoranjan D as the mastermind behind this attack. Sagar is said to have been tasked with recruiting members and brainwashing them into carrying out the attack. The attack was carried out on December 13th last year when 2 criminals entered the Lok Sabha chamber from the public gallery. One of the individuals jumped onto the tables where the members of parliament were seated and released a yellow-coloured smoke canister, while the other chanted slogans on the floor of the house. Sources also suggest that the attackers didn't anticipate such strong action by the government and had plans of generating more funds post their release. Let's go across to my colleague Priyank, who joins us on the phone line. Priyank, many details coming on this Parliament breach case. What all details are you gathering in right now? Because the tests are completed, what will be the next procedure by the government side?
See, now the Delhi police will have to file a charge sheet in this case because moreover, the maximum time period for which they could have taken the police remand of the accused has already been exhausted by them. The accused were taken to Ahmedabad where after 5 days of stay there, all these psychological tests of all the 5 accused have been completed, and they were brought to the national capital yesterday. The court has sent them to judicial remand. But the bigger thing that the Delhi police was looking for was a larger conspiracy, and any person who could be behind these 6 group of people who were involved in this parliament security breach. But that is yet to be known. We think that it will take some more time for the police officer to file the charge sheet so that we can have a clarity regarding whether there was any outsider who was actually present behind this attack or not.
All right, Priyank, I would also like to ask you, this Parliament breach case, had a massive impact on the entire country as it shook the India's democracy. And also the date which was particularly chosen by these accused was December 13th. What all details are we gathering on that? Because here it said that the mastermind was Manoranjan D, and how many people were there employed with them. Is there any detail on that?
See, so far what it appears after I've spoken to the officials who were privy to the investigation, that these were the self-radicalized people. They contacted each other. Manoranjan was obviously the one who started planning this, and then he told to Sagar Sharma to look for those people who are like-minded. That's why from different portions of the country, they have managed to get all these people. What they say that they were followers of Bhagat Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad. That's why the group was also chosen like this, that there was a woman who was behind this. They say that they did not want to harm the parliamentarians. That's why they did not throw the stick, which was the color stick, in their hand, and they had holded it up. They were not realizing that actually the government will be very strong against them, and sections of Unlawful Prevention Act will be added against these group of individuals. But the fact of the matter is that the police investigation need to find out that whether there was any foreign or political hand behind this or not. But so far, investigation had said that there was nothing. That's why the police had to take them to polygraphic and psychoanalytic tests, so that if they are hiding something, they can reveal it in the subconscious mind. Although that evidence will not be admissible before the court, but it will be very important to give a further lead to the police.
All right, Priyanka, I appreciate you joining us live here on the broadcast with all those important details.